Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys this makeup look. I actually wore this on my Instagram and you guys was like, I need a tutorial, so here it is today. So make sure that you go ahead and subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. And if you would like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. I'm making noises before I even get started. Let's try not to be super clumsy today. So I'm first going to prime my skin using the Josie Maran Moonstone drops. And I've already applied my moisturizer, by the way. I always do that before I start filming because I want to make sure that I do that right after I get out of the shower. That way my skin is still wet, so my moisturizer sinks in better. But this product is actually both a moisturizer and a primer. So it really kind of does the same thing. It's an oil, and I think I might have applied too much, but it's okay because I'm doing this part first to kind of, you know, I guess you could say letting it sink in a little bit because I'm going to do my eyes first. Or second, but first is the major step. I am becoming a huge advocate for Josie Maran products. I feel like my skin looks better since I've started using Josie Maran products. The Moonstone drops and the Argan Oil Reserve. I actually have one more product, but I don't use it as often. It's a powder exfoliator. I probably should use that. But because I've been using the Moonstone drops and the Reserve, my face just feels so much smoother to where I don't really feel like I need to exfoliate as often as I used to. So I'm like super in love with Josie Maran products. And I actually have the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid. So I'm gonna leave a poll in the corner and I want you guys to tell me if you want a review on this, or if you don't want to see a review, then I'll just use it in a video and kind of tell you guys what I think about it. But if you want a dedicated review for this, let me know in the poll. And I haven't tried it yet, so it would be first impressions as well. Ooh, it's too hot. I'm trying to get the croakiness out of my voice. I just woke up. It's 8:16 a.m. So that's my coffee. But now I'm going to do my eyes. Okay, we're up close now. I'm going to prime using the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. Then just set it. I have another poll for you guys. Let me know if you guys want a prom makeup tutorial. I don't really know how old you guys are. In my mind, I'm thinking pretty much most of you guys are out of high school. But let me know if you guys want to see a prom makeup tutorial, if you want to show your sister or cousin or something, if it's not you. So the first shade I'm using is this one right here. So I'm using a Sigma E40 brush for this, and I'm blending this into the crease back and forth. The next shade I'm going to go in with is this one right here. And I blended this right on top of the first shade. So you pretty much can just mix the two shades together to kind of kill two steps and merge them into one. But for some reason, I liked doing it this way better. I don't know why, but I'm literally just putting it right on top of that shade. Now I use the same Sigma E40 blending brush for both of those steps because I wanted a more blended shadow and I kind of wanted it in a larger area, so I used that blending brush. Now I'm going in with my favorite brush to apply matte shades on my eyelid, and that is the Sigma E60 brush. And yeah, I like to use this brush because it's fluffy, and when I do more shimmer shades, I like to go with flat brushes like this, but when I do a matte shade, I like to use a fluffy brush, a fluffy lid brush. So for the shade that I use on my lid, I used a shade that has a different texture than what we're used to. In most palettes, you have matte shades and shimmer shades, and then maybe like a satin shade. But there's this fourth eyeshadow formula that's new, that's popping up in a few palettes, and it's when they do a matte shade with shimmer in it. So it's not a metallic shade or shimmer shade like this one, and it's not a matte shade, and it's not a satin. It's a matte with like glitter in it. It's different, and I like it. So I used that as my brown shade on my lid. I just took that shade and pressed it all over the empty space on my lid. And I even brought it into my crease so that it blends in with the orange shade when I go back in with the E40 brush to kind of mesh and blend the two shades together. And then I'm taking that E40 and just really blending the edges, and I'm going back in with that orange shade, and I'm really just going at it. Go, 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 go. And then I did a kind of ombre liner look. I used the Liquidlast liners from M.A.C. I'm not quite sure if these are new. I'm pretty sure they're new. I used the shade Naked Bar and Coco Bond. So a gold metallic liner and a matte brown shade. So I took the gold first, went in the inner corner. So when you do this, I recommend to kind of wipe off your lashes before it dries on there, because it's harder to add mascara on top of the liner. And then I just did this shade to the center of the lid. And then I took the brown shade, and this is what I use for the wing. And when I do my wings, I think of it as an extension of my lower lash line. So I go straight out from the lower lash line, and then I bring it back in to the lid. And then I just kind of lightly, with whatever's left on the liner, just blended it into the gold. And there you go. Minus the little mess up right there. And then I'm going to clean up the wing with concealer. Okay, then just make sure that you get off the liner before it dries. Thank you to everyone in my last video that told me that I probably am 450 Suede neutral, because I am. I went back and got it in the Lancôme foundation, and I actually asked her if she could put it on me before I exchanged it, and she did, and it was a perfect match. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. So the girl said that I really only need 1.5 pumps of this foundation. So I'm just gonna pump it on this foundation brush. 1 and then 1/2 of 1. Swipe up my liner while I'm at it. So I am gonna go also in with a foundation brush just to tap, make sure it's blended. So I'm gonna try this product out. I've never tried this. This is the NYX Wonder Stick. It's the highlight and contour stick, and it's in the shade medium tan. It's not that much darker than me, but it'll add like a little bit of bronze to my skin. Then I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer in medium dark warm. I didn't apply lashes with this look originally, so I'm just trying to think on if I want to now, because I kind of feel like I need something else. Lashes may be the answer. So I'm going to set my concealer with the BenNye Luxury Powder. I'm going to use the NYX Dark Tan Matte Bronzer, and I'm using the NYX 6 brush. Just going to fill them in with the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil. So for lashes, I'm going to wear a pair that I actually made like some months ago, and I never wear them because they're kind of like my little prized possession. So they look like this. They are the House of Lashes Bambi lashes with individual lashes on the ends. So I'm going to apply these. They were actually pretty fun to make, by the way. So I'm going to take this lash curler from Thrive Cosmetics and curl my lashes down to try to make sure that the lashes sit more straight. I'm happy. And then I'm just gonna take the Josie Maran Black Oil Mascara and apply. No, wait, we're not ready for this yet. I haven't even put shadow down there and liner like Taylor. Okay, so in my waterline, I use the Demolition 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil from Urban Decay. I'm gonna go in with that orange shade we used in our crease. Oh my God, Colourpop, please. Why is there not a mirror? I need a mirror. And then just blend it on the lower lash line. And I'm kind of going pretty low because once I add that mascara, you won't be able to see it if I don't put it low enough. I mean, like perfect match, kinda. Okay, ignore the bronzer. Now you can still see the orange. So for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the M.A.C Hyper Real Glow palette. And you can tell I like this because this is a mess. And I'm going to take the darkest shade and just apply it to my inner corner. So I follow Beyonce. I mean, who doesn't follow Beyonce? And she took a picture. She took this picture where she was like, you could see. And I was like, man, her foundation matches, like, they made that for her. So I kind of feel like I want to bring my foundation down some to be like Beyonce. I love Beyonce. Okay, now I'm blended like Beyonce. Hashtag. So now I'm going to highlight using the same shade I used as an inner corner highlight. And then for lips, I lined my lips with M.A.C Chestnut lip pencil. I actually just changed my mind. I'm going to use Fuel 2.0 from Urban Decay instead of stripped lipstick. Because I kind of felt like stripped was a little too light for what I was trying to accomplish. Then I'm still adding that lip gloss, which this lip gloss has a peppermintness to it. So it tingles a bit, and I like it. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Dark Blush Palette. And I'm going to use this one on a e.l.f. blush brush. Okay, when you put too much blush, this is a learning moment. Dab off the brush that you used for the blush. Don't add any more to the brush. And blend it. This is the first step. And then if it's still too harsh, which I'm actually going to leave it just like this, but if it's still too harsh for you, you can go back in with your foundation brush and dab on top. And that takes away too much blush. And then to set my face, I'm going to spray it with the CoverGirl Look Lockup Setting Mist. I just realized what that meant. Okay, so I'm crazy. And every time I say that, I think, does that make sense? Look Lockup. But I guess they mean makeup look, locking up the makeup look. That just went right over my head. But I get it now. Okay. That's spray. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments if you are going to recreate this look. And make sure you tag me if you do recreate this look. I really want to see it. I want to like. I want to comment. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. And I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.